Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, students. Today we discuss about the question answer of CO1 of a SIM subject. The model questions. In that first is define SIM and mention its needs. This is the 5 marks question. First we write the definition. You know what is the definition of SIM? The SIM can be defined as the system which applies the computer and communication technology to all operational and information process in manufacturing. This is the definition of a SIM. Next, what are the needs of a SIM? Why it is required in manufacturing? Here are some important needs of SIM. First one is to increase the productivity. Next, to reduce the wastage, to increase the quality of the product, and also to increase the accuracy, that is high accuracy. The customer order management, that is to fulfill the customer order management, that is also one of the need of SIM. Next one, to operate the financial accounts. These are needs of SIM. Second question is recall the reason for automation, or list the reasons for automation, or why automation is required in a manufacturing process. In that first one, to increase the productivity, to reduce the labor cost, to reduce the labor shortage, to mitigate the effect of labor shortage, to improve the worker safety, high cost of raw materials, improved product quality, and reduce the manufacturing lead time. In general, the automation is increase the productivity with a less labor and high quality product. These are reasons for automation. Why required automation in a manufacturing process? Sometime in exam they may ask a list the requirement of automation. You may write the same points for the requirements, reasons, or what are the benefits of automation. The third question is define automation and mention its needs. As you know already what is the automation. That is the automatic technology concerned with the mechanical, electronic, computer based system to operate and to control the production, which is applicable in a production system with the help of computer and electronics technology. That is the definition of automation. And why it is needs. What are the needs of automation? See, as compared to the SIM, the automation and SIM somewhat different compared to in needs. In that first one, to increase the productivity, reduce the labor cost, labor shortage. See, already know in second question what are the requirement or reasons. Here reasons and needs are same. Improve the product quality, reduce the manufacturing lead time. Next question is the list the 10 strategies for automation and production system. For automation and production system, what are the strategies you are using, or what are the main 10 strategies? In that first one, combined operations, specialization of operations, simultaneous operations, integration of operations, increased flexibility, improved material handling and storage, online inspection, process control and optimization, plant operations control, and computer integrated manufacturing. These are main strategies for automation in a manufacturing process. Next one, explain the production system facilities. So why it is production system facilities required? As you know already, production system is concerned with the automation and SIM. The main facilities of these are the product system facilities are factory production, machine and tooling, inspection equipments, material handling equipments, and computer system. That is a work in the manufacturing operations related to the computer application. Next one is the product cycle begins with the concept and idea of a product. That is facility means it gives the idea of the product. Next one is the this is refined and product through the design engineering process. The details of design will show in the production system facilities. Next one is the this plan drafts the documentation of design product or design of your product and indicating the how the product should perform. That is the clear information about your product that indicates the next facilities of production system. Next, explain the low quantity production. As name itself indicates, it is a low production. Means a small scale industries we are using this type of production. In this, the range of minimum 1, maximum 100 units per year or per unit time. This type of production system mainly used in the shops or low manufacturing process or in small scale industries. The why the range of product is less here? The product design is very complex compared to the other. The example of this production is the aircraft, capsule or special machinery, that are automatic machinery products. Next question is explain medium quantity production. Here the production rate is medium, that is the range of 100 to 10,000 units per unit time or annually, that is minimum 100 products, maximum 10,000. These are compared to first one, that is a low. Here the quantity production rate is a medium, that is a minimum 100, maximum 10,000. In this, the one product is made, after which is facility is changed over to the produce. It is act as a batch production. This is mainly used in a medium scale industries to produce the minimum quantity in per unit time. The time may be in a year, month or day, that is depending on the company or production process. Next question, that is explain the high quantity production. Here high quantity production means the products are high, that are minimum 10,000, maximum that are millions or more numbers. This type of production mainly used in a simple product, that are demand rate of the product. In these two categories, mass production and stage production, that are with respect to the type of production you are using. There are three types of production, that is minimum, low and high production. Next question is explain automation in a production system. See, what is the automation technology in a production system, or how to implement the automation technology in production system. See, what are the automation in production system? We already know generally what are the automation technology we are using in production. That is concerned with the application of mechanical, electronic and computer based system to operate and control the production. Means it is concerned with the mechanical, electrical and computer applications only for related to the production, not any design or analysis, only for production. Which type of automation we are using, in that what are the production system facilities are utilizing. This technology includes the automatic machine tools, that are machines are automatically work, industrial robots, automatic assembly machines, automatic material handling, automatic inspection and feedback control and computer process control. These are tools or machines used in a production system, that are automation. Means it is purely automation with the automatic machines of industrial robots and computer application. Their total work is controlled by the automatically. Next one is the explain automated manufacturing system. What is the automated manufacturing system? After implementing the automation in a production, what is the automated manufacturing system? This is the system operate in an industry on the physical product. They perform the operations such as processing, assembly, inspection and material handling. The system are called as automated because they perform their operation with a reduced level of human application or human participation compared to the manual process. Means the work which is undergoes automatically with a less involvement of the labor, that is the automated manufacturing system. Next, some examples of this one automated manufacturing system. First one is the automated machine tools, transfer lines, automated assembly systems. Next one, production machine, in that plus tools, fixtures and other related hardwares. Next one is the material handling system. Next one, computer system. Next one, human workers to operate and manage the system. These are some examples of automated manufacturing system. Next question is explain computerized manufacturing support system. Here automation and automated computerized. These are three types of manufacturing system. Only with respect to the involvement of technology, we explain these three. What is automated, automation and computerized. Here know what is the computerized. It is a type of manufacturing support system. In this, the amount of manual effort in the production design is totally reduced because it is a totally computerized system. In a computerized manufacturing system, development is done with the growing specialization of modern products. That is, the already existing products are changed with their some specifications. The systems provide a capability to economically produce the small to medium quantities of wide variety of parts. This is mainly used in the SIM technology, that is computer integrated manufacturing technology. Next one is what is the USA principle, or explain the USA principle. You know already what is the USA. It is a principle is a common sense or approach to automation projects. Here we consider three letters U, S and A. In this U is the understand the existing process. Second one is simplify the process. Third one is automate the process. So if you want to install or implement this USA principle in automation or production technology, first you go for understanding the existing process. Second one, simplify the process and automate the process. Means understand, simplify and automate. These three letters indicates the USA, that is the USA principle. Next one, explain about the main elements of SIM. You know already what is the SIM and definition of SIM. Then what are the elements in that SIM? Here we have number of elements. In that, main elements are, first one is the marketing element. Why it is required SIM for marketing. Next one is the product design. What is the design factors in SIM? Next one, planning. What is the plan related to the SIM technology? Purchase. What is the purchase required in a SIM? Next one, manufacturing engineering. See what is the SIM technology implemented in manufacturing engineering process. Next one, factory automation hardware. In this factory automation hardware, what is the automation technology that is related to the computer integrated manufacturing implemented as the one main element of the SIM. Next one is the warehousing, that is the storage housing. In that, how to implement the SIM. This is also one element of a SIM. Next one, logistics and supply chain management. This one is the supplyment of product in the SIM technology. It acts the one element of SIM in supplying the products to customer or requirements. Next one, finance and information management. This indicates the economy or marketing. Same as the first one, it shows the finance strategy as well as information management. That information management indicates the clear information about the products, which is also act as the one main element of the SIM. So this block diagram indicates the same elements of SIM connectivity from marketing to information cycle. That is, each circle block indicates each element of the SIM. That is, the center one is a SIM. In that SIM you have these different types of elements. Next one, explain the information processing cycle in a manufacturing frame or process. Here we have 4 steps how to implement the information processing cycle in a manufacturing process. First, from product design, manufacturing planning, control and business function. So you may see in this circular diagram, that is circular diagram or block diagram. In first, that is a product design, that details the product development, engineering drawings, bills of materials. Totally design factors are related to the first step. After that you go for second one, manufacturing planning. That includes the process plan, master schedule, requirement planning and creativity planning. This is totally planning of your process. First you make the design, next you go for a plan. After planning you go for manufacturing control. In that, shop floor control, quality control and inventory control. See, after you selected the design of manufacturing planning, you go for controlation to control that process. So after control you go for business functions, that is related to the customers. In that we know that what is the marketing, sales, order entry and customer bills. Means what is the marketing strategy of that selected product, what are the customer reviews and how it is marketing to the in a society. That is a 4 steps in a processing cycle, from design, planning, control and business function. That are 4 are related to the factory operations. That factory operations means industry. In this you know how to implement the information cycle in a manufacturing process. Next one, but compare the fixed, programmable and flexible automation. See, already you know that three types of automation system: fixed, programmable, and flexible. Since fixed means the sequence of processing operation are fixed at one equipment configuration, means one place the operation are fixed that are not movable. This type of automation is a fixed operation, that is a fixed automation. But in a flexible automation is the extension of a programmable automation. In a flexible automation, it is a next version of fixed. Here some flexibility in the production. In this there is no production time lost while reprogramming the system and alternating the physical setup, means they are already flexible in conduction that reduce the time. Compare these two with the programmable automation. This is a new technology in programmable automation. The production equipment is designed with the capability to change the sequence of operations. For that change the sequence of operations, we are using the programs. The operation sequence is controlled by the program, which is a set of instructions coded so that system can read and interpret them. Means by using the programs we can control the whole process in automation, that is a programmable automation. First one is the fixed data one configuration, second one is the flexible in configuration, third one is the programmable configuration. This is the how to differentiate these three types of automation: fixed, programmable, and flexible. Next one, explain about the basic elements of automated system. As you know the elements of SIM, here what are the elements of automated system? The first one is the power, that is the input power system. Second one is the program of instruction, that is the program. Third one is the control system to control the work. Here we have a block diagram. First block is the power, that is the input supply to your machines. Second one is the program of instruction. In this you detail the instruction of your work in the form of program. Again in that program you mention the number of instructions. Each instruction indicates each work. After that we connect the same program to control system. Then we go for a process. We show in a arrow mark that control system and process are internally connected. Means arrow mark indicates from control system to process, process to control system. That is a controlling operation. Same as a feedback control system. These are the three elements of automated system. Next one, explain about the level of automation. See what are the levels of automation. So here we have 5 levels of automation. First one is the device level. From device how to implement the automation. After device we go for machine. Next cell, plant, enterprise. This is a stepwise implement of automation. In a device automation we related to only devices in our work, that are sensor, actuators and other hardware elements. After that we go for a machine, that is individual machines in industries. Next one, a cell, that is a manufacturing group or group of machines or total cell numbers. Next one, a plant level, that is a plant with the number of machines we consider plant. In that plant how to automation is implemented, that is the 4th level. Next one is the enterprise level, that describe the information system and total details of your product and plant. From device to enterprise level, these are 5 levels of automation in a manufacturing process. Next one, identify the benefits of SIM, or what are the benefits of SIM, why it is required. As you know, first one, to reduce the inventory and work in progress. For that also we are using the SIM. Next one, to improve the product quality, that is increasing the quality of your product. Next one, improved production efficiency. If the quality is improved, automatically efficiency also increase. Reduce the cost of product by reducing the unnecessary operations. Reduction in error, that is the wastage error or any errors we can reduce in this technology. Quick reaction to market conditions. See already it is a automation work, so with respect to market condition it is a quick process. Improved market responsibility. Last one is the increased speed of work, that is the work process or production rate is increased. The last question is the identify the scope of SIM. Why you give the scope for a SIM, or what are the future scope of the SIM? For that, first one is the for design a product. For design a product we go for a SIM. Next one, objectives of the sim or system are determined. Objective can be determined. Next, for business functions, that is the business related functions. Next one, a detailed study of components is carried out keeping in view the overall integration the system. Here integration the system means reduce the system process, that is the steps we can reduce by implementing the sim. That is also one future scope of the sim. For a continuous improvement, that a continuous improvement can only applicable in this technology, that is a sim. Next one, for factory operations, for that also we have used the sim for future scope. Last one is the for manufacturing process, that is the manufacturing applications. These are some scope of sim. This indicates what are the advantages, application, technology levels, sim automation and manufacturing process. Thank you.